So it'll be 2nd and 7. Bison moving right to left at the 21 of Cornell. Back in the pistol goes Mew. DeFloria behind him. In motion is Hours in a slot left. Be a pitch to the wide side. DeFloria has some room. He'll skirt inside the big red 10. Down to the 7. It'll be dropped at the Cornell 5-yard line. Bucknell looking for the first score, but they've struggled in the red zone. 2nd and goal at the Cornell 1. Hand off to DeFloria left. No struggle here. It's touchdown. Your Bucknell Bison. DeFloria behind Brennan and Davenport for 6. Here's a blitz off the corner, and the ball is knocked loose from Banks, and it's going to be covered by Gallatley back inside the Cornell 15 at the 14. I think it was Mark Piles, his first game, and the All-Patriot League linebacker made his presence known, Kevin.
He's already starting to piles up the tackles on that one. He just came in there untouched from the blind side in about a 1.5 seconds and did exactly what you need to do. Didn't worry about making the big hit, wrapped around the waist, and made that ball fly. Now, it was still a big hit, but he wasn't concerned about that. He was concerned about making the tackle and doing it as a solid play.
There's a quick screen out to the near side to the former quarterback, Haran. He'll get a great block and come up the near sideline to the 50, to the 40, to the 30, to the 20. He'll be bumped out of bounds at the Cornell 20-yard line by Fromell. It'll actually be the 21, but a 1st and 10 orange and blue. Remember, Haran had a huge play against Marist, 71 for a score.
He's just a big play guy. He doesn't need to be the quarterback anymore. I mean, I know they had to kind of talk him into being a wide receiver, but he's made the most of it. You know, quarterbacks don't make those kind of moves to the outside and break, and then all of a sudden start streaking down the field.
They are 1 for 1 on 3rd down conversions. Here's a blitz picked up. Mew throws it down the middle, and it's going to be intercepted in the end zone as it was intended for the tight end, Podbielski. Could be a blitz for Cornell. Mew with the play clock at 4, changing the play. He'll go back to pass. Here's the blitz. He'll throw it over the middle. It's going to be caught for a 1st down and more. Here comes Carter up the far side. Past the 50 into Cornell territory at the 45. He'll dance out of bounds at the big red 44-yard line. Crossing pattern, but give the offensive line credit. They picked up the blitz, Kevin.
Absolutely picked it up. They had plenty of time there. Bucknell already spreading things out a little bit more with 3 receivers in the pattern. That time they bring Carter into the middle of the field.
4th and 2 at the big red 25. Mew, hard count. In the shotgun with the play clock at 15. He'll go over a pass. Has some time. Throws it deep down the far side. It's caught for a 1st and goal. Bison! Carter comes up big that time.
That was an absolutely perfect pass. Only the place that could have been completed is where Mew threw it, and Carter was in the right position, running right to the pylon. That was a great route, a great pass, and beautiful touch as well.
He just got it over the outstretched hands of Solomon, the backup cornerback. This will be a 21-yard field goal. Ball on the far hash mark. Good snap, good hold. Kick winds to the goalpost to our right and splits them good. And Bucknell takes a 10-0 lead over the visitors from Cornell University with 11:24 left here in this first half. 1st and 10, big red at the Bucknell 19 in the red zone. Throw a pass out of the backfield, and a great open field tackle by Bucknell's Tom Bedolas, getting his first start this year at safety. Coming in for Connor Golden as that pass was out in the right flat to Piquel. It'll be a loss of 3. 2nd and 13, big red, trailing Bucknell 10-0 with 7:28 left in the half. And boy, Bedolas played it well.
Well, Banks has to make that pass a little bit quicker.
Booting this right to left. Good placement. Kick winds to the goalpost to our left, and it is good from 42 yards out. Nice, and the big red are on the scoreboard here. 10-3 Bison, but the Big Reds trying to tie it up. Here's a 2nd and 3. Banks has all day. Floats one deep down the far sideline. Man is open in the end zone. It's up for grabs, and it's incomplete in the back corner. Great job by Nick O'Brien, who's much shorter than the intended receiver, Hubbard, out there. Banks to throw. He'll throw it. No, he'll keep it. He runs to the left. He has a lot of room to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown.
Nice read. Nice read there by Banks, who I think was in a pass or run situation. If he saw the hole, he could step up and do it, because he sets up to throw the ball and then sees the hole open up in front, Doug.
2nd and 3, Bison at the 45, run blitz. Mew's going to pass against it, has time, floats it on a crossing pattern. Carter leaps up at the 38 of Cornell, make it Butler, and he'll grab it here for a 1st and 10, Bison. In the pistol, pitch to the near side to DeFloria. He's hit behind the line, and he will break free of a tackle. Here he comes down the near sideline to the 30, and he'll get a 1st down at the 27. That is what you call missed tackles there by the Big Red, and you said it in part of your hers hits, Kevin. You don't know in your first game when you don't tackle all in the preseason how well you'll tackle.
Well, and the Ivy League is actually eliminating a lot of contact all week long, and they haven't. There's a missed tackle. There's a tackle that isn't wrapped. There's another tackle that's missed, and then a 3rd tackle that's missed before they finally bring him down.
At the 25, 1st and 10, Bison. Here's a handoff up the middle to Floria. He will scoot off to his left to break another tackle. Down the near sideline to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown! Your Bucknell Bison. Joey DeFloria breaks tackles left, right, and center.
A lot of movement on that left side. They've had a lot of success with that in the first half. Continue to go off the left instead of left tackle that time. They went outside a little bit further, actually on the last 2 plays, and then DeFlorio made it happen just with breaking tackles and just running away from guys. Only 1 tackle he really had to break that one, and that was right at the pylon, and he just runs right for the corner pylon and outraces the defensive back to it.
I formation behind Banks. 2nd and goal for the Big Red. He'll take it himself, got pushed back, fights to his left, and they may push him over for 6. They do. Touchdown, Big Red. Banks got pushed back a yard, but fought off to his left, and they were finally able, without Doug Whitlock in there, to find some room against Fenimore, and it's a tie game, 16-all. Now Mew will roll out to his right out of the shotgun. He'll throw it on the near sideline, and it's caught! Caught up the far sideline by Carter. He'll dance his way for a 1st and 10, orange and blue at the 41. Oh my almighty, what a big completion. Will was open behind him. If he didn't have to face Mew to catch that with his numbers facing Mew, if he would have caught it in stride, he'd have been gone.
Doug, I want every young player to understand this is why you do the back pedal drill. Not only if you're a defensive player, but sometimes when you're an offensive player. He catches that, takes 4 steps backwards, turns around, and gets more yardage out.
Bucknell trying to make it 3 in a row over the Big Red, but big 3rd and 5 here at the Bison 46. Bucknell moving right to left in his 3rd stance at 2 right outs right, 2 left. Play clock at 3. You gets the snap in the shotgun. Blitz is on. He'll step up and he's going to run. He'll get tripped up as he'll fall for a 1st down. Down to the 48-yard line. Tripping him up that time for the Big Red was Woolard. But man, what great moves for Matt Mew making his first career start. Behind Mew goes play action, has time, now a late blitz, he'll throw it down the near sideline, it's going to be intercepted. Great defense that time by Woolard, and he'll get, I think, his 2nd pick tonight. Diving interception in the first half. This time, Mew gets his 2nd pick by Woolard, looking for hours down the near sideline. That's one where you just got to chuck it away, and that is the inexperience of the junior Matt Mew. I formation, here's a pass by Banks, throws it in the end zone, it's up for grabs, and it's touchdown Big Red. Brett Berg couldn't catch up with the receiver in the back corner of the end zone. Matt Sullivan, the senior, comes down with his 1st career touchdown, and the Big Red go on top 23-16. Bucknell trails it by 8. Just underway, 4th quarter. Mew goes play action, a lot of pressure, sets up the screen. Caught by DeFloria, has a blocker in front of him, comes to the near side, breaks a tackle at the 50, gets a 1st down and more, spinning his way to the Big Red 43-yard line. 3rd and 2, pistol formation for Mew. He'll go handoff left to Floria. He'll make a man miss, dancing to his right. He'll have a 1st down and more. So he'll push the pile down to the 34-yard line. Woolard makes the stop, but boy, DeFloria looked like he was going to be tackled in the backfield, just juked off to his right and was able to gain the 16th 1st down of this game for Bucknell, trailing 24-16 to Cornell. Clock moving, under 12 minutes left in this one. Of course, Bucknell right now down 8 because a extra point was blocked. You under center, Ben will go handoff left to Flory. He'll dance back right. Here he goes. Gets a great back down the near sideline. He'll fight inside the 20, fumble the ball. Trying to make a cut, he fumbled, and the third turnover of the game for Cornell has been recovered this time by the Big Reds from Nell. And boy, from Nell has been huge. And big 3rd and 3 for the Bison, down 8 in the fourth quarter to Cornell. At the 49 of Bucknell, moving left to right here in this fourth quarter. It'll be a handoff. Freshman Freshnock pushing the pile forward. He's going to fall forward from 1st and 10 Bison. Oh my almighty. Freshnock with that last surge behind Big Griff Barth. And that'll be enough to move the chains, Kevin. Could well be the ball game right here, folks. Bucknell only has 2 timeouts to try and stop Cornell. 4th and 14. Bucknell has to get it to the 38 of Cornell. Here comes the blitz, picked up. Mew throws a fly pattern downfield. It's caught by Carter. He'll spin inside the 25. Oh my almighty. Will Carter raise the roof as Carter pulls it down for a 1st and 10 Bison at the 23. And what a big catch for the big-time playmaker for the Bison, Kevin.
Doug, that's the big-time play that you want to get from Will Carter. You want to get him on a regular basis trying to be the go-to guy. He needs to be the guy that wants the football when the game's on the line, and that was a game-on-the-line play.
They play BMI for Family Weekend next week. That will do it as Cornell dancing out on the field. Coming from a 10-10 tie at the half, they will take a 24-16 victory here tonight.